Hello, everybody. How are we all doing tonight? Hello, Alex. Alex said, howdy, friends. Hope everyone's having a fabulous day. Gentle reminder to make sure your chat is in live mode. This is a great reminder. Thank you, Alex. You're always so on top of it. Hi, Bree. Welcome in. Hello, Margot. No worries. Have a safe trip back home, Margot. Thanks for dropping by. Hi, Iz. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Bumble Bear. So good to see you. Hi, folks. Hi, Jeannie. Oh, love that. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Hope you all are doing well as well. Hi, Ian. Hi, Savannah. Welcome in, friends. Hello, Beth. The inspiration for tonight's little change herself. Day did suggest this kind of like vanishing wheel premise a while back. Well, or was it just last week? I don't know. Time is flying by. But so we will try it tonight and see how it goes. We're gonna give it a shot. Hi, Nikki. Welcome in. So good to see you. Hi, Jen. Hey, Christina is asked, what is everyone working on today? All right. Now, while you all are sharing that in the chat, okay, I want to kind of explain what's going to happen tonight with this like vanishing wheel. So basically, I made a new wheel that should, and I've tested it. Okay. I just haven't tested it live, but it should work. Basically, every time we spin it, the section of time that we land on will be pulled from the wheel. So all the odds of hitting like the other time frames increase, if that makes sense. So the big catch is I cannot refresh the wheel. Okay. And that's where I may have a little bit of a muscle memory issue. So we're going to try tonight to do it as best as possible. As long as I don't refresh the wheel, we should be fine. That just may be like a bad habit I have to get out of. But basically, I'm going to keep a list on the screen in real time. You'll see like which time frames we've already hit so that you guys can still guess each time before we spin. You can guess what increment of time it'll land on. But yeah, we will not have any repeat sprints tonight if everything goes according to plan. So every sprint we do, the odds of getting Doom in particular go up. And depending on what sliver of time we land on, they go up quite a bit. So I think it'll just make the wheel a little more interesting. We'll try this out tonight. We'll see how it goes. If it ends up being a dumpster fire, we'll just go back to the usual routine. But Day suggested this idea, and I actually thought it was brilliant and was able to kind of chip away at it a little bit over the weekend. So we're gonna give it its like little first attempt tonight. Bumble Bear is starting Act 3 of her sci-fi novel today. It's so exciting. Nikki is rewriting Chapter 6, and revisions are revisioning. I believe it. I hear revisions are a tricky beast. But you've got this, Nikki. I believe it, yeah. Hi, Vic. Welcome in. Jeannie says, I'm working on my proofreading course again. Honestly, haven't been doing it much outside of these streams. Totally fair. Like, honestly, these streams, I've told you guys this before, but these streams are really my time in my schedule that I have to write and work on my book, because outside of this, I have school and then regular, just social life. So I'm with you. Bree said, I'm doing everything from writing to maybe some art. Exciting. Yes, Day's little evil. I picture this as like a very evil laugh for sure. Jed said, I'm still in developmental hell. I fear it's eternal. It will not be eternal. You're going to conquer it. Day said, I'm going to do an errand run for the first sprint and then dive into my book 2 outline. Exciting. Hi, Anna. Welcome in. So good to have you here. Nikki said, I'm going to have dinner first and then clean the kitchen. Nice. Thanks. It should be good. It should be a good time. Now, that being said, the wheel will be the most entertaining if we get into sprints pretty promptly. Okay, so I'm going to catch up to my last comment I see right now at the moment, which is this one by Vic. And then we're going to the wheel, no matter what. Okay. Margaret said, when I get home, I'll be adding some new words to draft 5. Oh, exciting. Christina says, drafting a bit of a breather scene today. My poor MC has been going through it and finally needs to let all that out. Oh my goodness, poor baby. Let's see. Vic said, I wrote a scene for chapter exploration or for character exploration. Okay, I promise I can talk. Vic said, I wrote a scene for character exploration. It seemed so profound and complex in my head. Yeah, the actual writing falls flat and melodramatic, so now I'm reviving it. Oh gosh, Vic. I'm sure it's not that bad. I'm sure it's not. But in an attempt to give you a chance to revise and work on it, let's hop on over to the wheel here. All right, now this is where I have to refresh the wheel real quick one time. I should only have to refresh it one time to get it set up. Okay, perfect. I'm like crossing my fingers so hard that this will work. And you can see where I crossed off. I was practicing earlier, so let me get those time frames back. Okay. Here's how we're going to do this. You still get to guess what chunk of time it will land on. All right. So everybody go ahead and drop your guesses. Take about 5 seconds to drop your guesses. We'll take the wheel for a spin. This first spin will probably not feel that exciting because it'll feel like the usual routine. But when we come back to it after our first sprint, the wheel should be one sliver short, right? So that the odds change. Sarita, when did you sneak in here? Hi, Sarita. Hi, bud. Let's see. Ooh, Alex is doing a name hunt for their draft 1 so that they, when they work on the second draft, can make sure all the names that they have are consistent. That makes sense. Makes total sense. All right. If you haven't dropped your guess yet, this is your official countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. We're starting with a cute little 25er. This is good. This is a good thing. All right. 25. I'm going to watch to make sure it gets off the list. Okay. It's off the list. Then we're going to pop back over here. Let's see. Let me get this set up. It'll take about 2 seconds. Oh, we ended on a 25er. So perfect. It's already set up. And let's see who got it. I already see the stars coming in. I love to see it. So let me just see. Vic got it. Vic and Ian. Well done, Vic and Ian. All right. Let me fetch you a trophy. Very nicely done, Vic and Ian. All right. Yeah, 25 is not too bad, right? All right. Now, the true test will be at the end of the sprint if we pop back over to the wheel and the 25 segment is gone, which, like I said, it should be. I tested it 2 or 3 times this weekend. I just wasn't live. So we'll see if being live throws a wrench in the works. We'll see, but hopefully not. All right. That being said, I have 25 minutes on the clock. I wish everyone the best of luck, and I'll see you on the other side of 25. Here we go. Okay, and just like that, we are back. How did that sprint go for everybody? Also, I do want to acknowledge I saw that Miley came in during that sprint. So Miley will be gardening, but listening in. I also saw that Catherine came in on that sprint. And then, of course, Miss Taylor Ann Wright came in on that sprint also. What a sweetheart. Yeah, here's hoping that the wheel works. We will find out in a second when we pop over to the wheel page. Like I said, I tested it over the weekend, but I've never tested it live. So here's hoping that it works. And no worries, Taylor. You're always welcome to hang. Ooh, that's so exciting, Taylor. You are flying. Oh my goodness. Iz wrote about 300 words on that sprint. Listen, 300 is great, especially that was only a 25er. That's awesome. Beth got 642 words transcribed and recorded at the end of her April writing vlog. So exciting. Yes, big congrats to Taylor. She is working her little took us off over there. Day got a few errands done. Still not done that. No worries. We'll keep you company while you're running your errands. No worries. Bree got 3 poems written. Oh my goodness. Rachel Catherine started... Oh, we'll start writing on the next sprint. Currently writing a post on Reddit. No worries. That sounds great. And, writing a post, that kind of counts as writing, right? Anna Robbins got 280 words and some typey clips for a vlog. Nice. We love to see it. Bumble Bear got 623 words so far and is making better progress than expected. So that's a win. Also, let me know, guys, if you're having any delay issues, because if not, we owe Miss Margot a dance party. Okay, just FYI. I did not forget. And I think she's in here. I'm not certain, but I think she's in here. Lavender said, I wrote a bit of on a side project, the goofy lead-in before the bad stuff happens. Nice. Oh, that's fun. A little goofy lead-in. That's a fun time. Nice. Perfect. Yeah, it's I feel like a 25 is a great warm-up sprint for sure. I'm glad that worked out well for you, Christina. Sarita Alex said successfully scoured 3 chapters for names. Nice. And making little notes for changes I need to make for draft 2. So exciting. Yeah, I was just thinking, I think it was Felicity who recommended to me to use colored tabs. Well, one of her teachers recommended it to her, and then I saw she did it, and she explained it to me and said she used like colored tabs to mark like where different characters speak to be able to kind of like double check character voice or edit character voice. And initially I was like, I don't think I need to do that in this draft. I think I'll do it in a future draft. And now I'm feeling like I think I might do that in this draft more to be able to check for consistency rather than voice, because I've run into that too, where like there's a few scenes where I'm like, does he do that already earlier in the book? Like, let me make sure it's not getting repetitive and that sort of thing. So I may try and do that, honestly. Sarita says, okay, I finished my goal setting strategy notes, but I got to make dinner, so might be back later. No worries, Sarita. We'll be here hanging for a bit. Yeah, Taylor's killing it. Beth shared a last line. Okay, please, Madison, call me Jimmy. Mr. Green was... Sorry, I have to burp, but I'm not going to do it. Oh, it's killing me. Okay, let me start over. Please, Madison, call me Jimmy. Mr. Green was my father. As for what I do, let's just say I keep this place running like a well-oiled machine. Ooh, love that, Beth. Vic said, I did some hard thinking, figured out what works, and wrote 70-ish words of fixes so far. That's awesome. I love when you find a good fix or kind of break through a good like writer's block. So satisfying. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Okay, then yes, we owe Margot. Margot, if you're here, sound off in the chat. If not, I will check back for Margot on the next break because I want to make sure she's here when we do the dance. I don't want to leave her hanging. Sure, Vic, give it to us. Is shared a last line? Okay. He holds me tighter, pulling me into his rigid body. I wasn't the only one shaking. Ragged breathing ghosted my nape. Silent, yet it was peaceful. It was what we needed. I'm not letting you go, princess. I won't let you go into that dark place. I flipped myself around, staring into the chilled globes of azure. I won't let you follow my path of convincing yourself that you're a monster. because of the mold you've been forced to fit in. Oh, don't be sorry. That was great, That was awesome. Wow. Great. Izzy, you're killing it. I'm not going to. I'm going to resist. But thank you, Christina. Also, Walter has decided to make an appearance. Okay. Can I finish this real quick? We've got, you know what? I'm sorry. The stakes are too high right now because we've got a vanishing wheel coming up. I'll let you come back up in a minute. I'll set up your blanket and everything. Walter got a new, just in Walter news, if anyone cares, Walter got a new water bowl today. And it has like a fountain in the middle because, and it's got like a filter built in and stuff because supposedly it's supposed to be better for your pets to have like the water moving. I don't know. But anyways, he has been transfixed all day by that little water fountain. I think this is IRL, Christina. I think. Yeah. So good, right, Anna? Yeah. Great last lines. Oh, Taylor should have last line. Okay. All right. Blue's name was the last thing on my mind as I drifted away into nothingness. Yeah, don't know how to feel about that one, Taylor. It's a great line, but oh, it's scary. I love the little melting smiley face. That's how I feel. I'm like, I'm super excited about the line, but that also scares me. Oh, totally. Yeah, 100% Alex. 100% agree with you. Okay, now. I love this. You guys are so sweet. Yeah, listen, it was a big development in his life. And, you know, the size that he is and the size that the water bowl is, because it's supposed to be like ergonomic for him too. So it's supposed to be like right at eye level. I mean, it's probably the equivalent of if like I got a big decorative fountain in the middle of the living room or something. So it's a big day for him. Yes, fire lines indeed. Okay, I want to go on a solo trip to Barcelona this week, get the morning trip at the sea, and come back the next day. Now it's cold. Him giggling the water. 18 degrees! Could never be me. No way. Polar bear. Listen. Oh, he invited you on the trip? That's a development, Vic. Yeah, Taylor is really good at sticking that dagger right in the heart and twisting it, but in like the best way. The absolute best way. Oh, Anna shared. Everybody's sharing last lines. What is the magic in the chat tonight? I love it. Okay, Anna shared a line. Here it is. It was his idea that I try to tempt you to my side. Vale looks up at me with a sad, wry smile. Well, we both know I wasn't successful. So good. Also, side note, I love the name Vale. I love that so much. That was great, Anna. Thank you so much for sharing, guys. No worries, Christina. Yeah, everyone in here is killing it. That's okay. No worries, Bubble Bear. No worries at all. You only share if you feel like it. You do not ever have to. They seem really cool. I'm so flattered that you guys are sharing lines. Hi, JK. Welcome in. I know, right? Okay, I'm going to read JK's last line and then we're going to the wheel because I want to see if this worked. And if it didn't work, cut me slack, I'll figure it out. But hopefully it worked. JK said, last line from Project Sugar and Spice. Her infectious laughter drifted through the room like the soft melody he would play on his piano. A melody he wished he could hear over and over again. Wow, JK! You guys are on fire tonight! Is it just like that the summer weather is starting or what? Because y'all are on it. Wheel. All right, here we go. Now, remember, the way this works, I cannot refresh the wheel if we want this to work. So when you put your guesses in the chat, there will be no wheel on the screen. But when we spin it, the wheel will come up, okay? So, for your reference, take a look at the list below me. The last sprint we did was 25. So don't guess 25, but all other increments are in play. Yes, and Alex, thank you for the reminder. We need to do the dance party, but I want to wait to see. It's for Margot, so I want to wait and make sure Margot's here before I do it. But thank you for the reminder, Alex. I definitely am going to keep that at the top of my noggin. Yeah, we just gotta wait for Margot. Okay. If you have not logged your guess yet, here's your official countdown. So if you're still kind of waffling back and forth, just know, here's your countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. I think it works. Let's go. Okay. Okay, I wasn't sure where that one was going to land, to be quite honest with you, because it looked like it might have been like right on the line, but a good 35er. Okay, I'll take a cute 35. Okay, let me cross that off the list. I love that you all know the drill so well now that you're like ahead of me and you just start throwing those stars in there. You just start chucking them in. All right, let me pop us back over. I'm going to throw up a trophy. Oh, I'm going to throw up a trophy. Nicely done, guys. Okay, so it looked like that all those stars and that trophy went out to Vic and Savannah and Jen. We had 3 winners that time. That's huge. Ah, Jeannie. Yes, thank you. So actually for tonight, we have ghosts instead of compasses. Because I was trying to come up with things that vanish. I almost did bunny rabbits, you know, like magic show bunny rabbits, but bunny rabbits more so appear out of the hat. They don't vanish. So I was like, ghosts, I feel like that works. So I put up our little ghost there. Also, I do believe, I could be wrong, but did I see Margot sneak back in here? Okay. So Margot, we owe you a dance party. So everyone, I'm going to give you a second to calibrate and get your emojis together because you know what to do for a dance party. And while you're doing that, I'm going to get this set up real quick. And it's set up. Okay. Now, this is in celebration. I'm going to look back because I took a photo, but I believe this was Margot finished your edits of your 4th draft, right? Let me see. Oh no, 5th draft. Okay, Margot finished her first pass of revisions for her 5th draft, everyone. So let's make this one heck of a dance party. All right. Make sure Walter's not right behind me anywhere. Not that I'm going to do anything crazy, but you know. All right, everyone. This one's for Margot. Here we go. Very, very nicely done, friends. I love that I can just tell you guys don't leave me hanging. All right, Margot, I'm going to highlight all of the little icons for you, okay? Let's see. I think they start here. So these are all the dance party emojis in your honor. Very well done, Margot. Killing it. And remember, guys, if you want a dance party in your honor, you just have to hit a big, you know, a big milestone. Usually we count in this chat as like 10K milestones or like finishing drafts. And you get a little dance party. What? Okay, Margot finished a 2nd pass. Okay, well, we're gonna count that as 2. We're gonna count that dance party for both because that was a pretty good dance party. But on the 3rd pass, you let me know, and I got you. We'll do a whole nother party. Oh, goodness. Yeah, this is impressive. You guys have really gotten fancy with the emojis. I like that Alex also incorporated some of the ghost emojis. Like, listen, it's a vibe. Ron came in with the emojis. Thank you, Miley. Perfect. No worries. No worries, Ian. Yeah, I mean, everyone killed it. All right, let me We believe you, Miley. I believe it. I could see you out there gardening and taking a break to dance. Yes, this is a great reminder from Bumblebear. Also, everyone, don't forget to save your work. This is so, so important. All right, on that note, I have 35 minutes queued up on the clock. I wish everyone the best of luck. I'll see you on the other side of 35. Here we go. Okay. How did that sprint go for everybody? I myself, I will share, have reached a point in the story where I think in this particular chapter, and maybe this is relatable, I don't know, but I feel like I must have just been really tired when I was writing this particular chapter, because the storyline itself, I think, is fine, at least so far, but I have so many, like, I don't know, like line level issues that I'm struggling to like even focus to get through it, because I'm just stopping like every 2 seconds to address a line issue or a line edit issue, which I know I shouldn't even be looking at right now, but like it's distracting, and I'm like, I must have just been really tired. That's all I can figure. So I don't know. All right, let's see how everybody did. Okay, Beth got 862 words transcribed and completed chapter 4. Awesome, Beth. And Beth also shared a last line. Madison was intrigued by the generosity of this man. She had never met a CEO who would give up their office for her, especially when she was about to decide their future. Jimmy was handsome, with a strong Southern accent and a kind smile. She couldn't help but wonder what his story was. I'm sure she couldn't. We love it. I love it. I eat that up. A future strawberry patch, though. That's so cute, Miley. Listen, you're gonna have a strawberry patch on the other side of this. It's gonna be all worth it. Margot took a shower and got a snack. Nice. Iz got about 400 words. And got herself a sweet treat and started working on an edit for her YouTube channel. That's awesome. Bubble Bear got 840 words and very much in the zone. Nice. I feel like after the warm-up sprint, you know, it's fair game. You guys seem to really hit your stride. I was just throwing another ghost up there for us while I was thinking about it. Bree said, my pen hit paper, words came out. Nice. That's the goal, right? Day said, finished my errands, changed into pajamas, and started splitting my massive notes into chapters. Nice. Are you going to put them all in like a spreadsheet, Day, you think? Or are you just adding them to the ends of like the chapters in your draft? I'm like so curious how people do that. But I probably should just watch people's vlogs. I'm sure people go way into detail about it. Do not feel like you have to share, Day. Now I'm feeling really bad for even asking. You do not have to tell me. I'm just curious. Because yeah, I'm making a lot of notes in here, and I'm like kind of debating how to tackle this once they're all done, to be honest. What? Come here. You want to sit with me? There's no room over there. Come here. You want to sit with me? We got to talk to the people, though. Come here. Okay. Let's see what's happening on YouTube. Okay. Vic got 200 words written and got back to the love scene from last week. Anna got up to 913 words for the night so far. Wow. Anna did not come to play tonight. Savannah said, friendly reminder, everyone make sure to grab a drink if you haven't already. Please stay hydrated. That's a wonderful reminder. Thank you, Savannah. Lavender pecked out another couple hundred words and got to the angst. Ugh, we love some angst. Rachel Catherine thought she was in the mood to write, honestly not feeling it. No worries. You can totally just chill, Rachel Catherine. Never any pressure at all. Christina changed a detail in her current scene, so it's going back and added about 34 words that time. Nice. Vic got her candy package that says share size. Watch me share it only with myself. Yeah, that's like when you get the like family size of like Kit Kats. Nobody's getting any of those Kit Kats, not even family. Let's see. Lavender said, God, I'm taking a break after finishing my first draft, and I know I'll be in your place soon. Yeah, it's brutal. And I've only been working on it mostly on streams, but I am like just over the 300 page mark. I think I'm at 312 pages edited out of 470. And that's in an 8.5 by 11 version of my book. So I don't know how many pages that would be in a regular. I don't know. But anyways, it's a lot. Okay, Bumblebear shared a last line. Tried to focus on the optimistic view that we could find Tegan Noble and get what we needed, rather than the other more realistic fear that we would end in him slipping through the cracks again. Okay, I'm going to start this over, Bumblebear, because it's my fault. It's my fault, not yours. I'm slipping up. Let me go back. I tried to focus on the optimistic view that we would find Tegan Noble and get what we needed, rather than the other, more realistic fear that would end in him slipping through the cracks again, or worse, one or both of us getting killed. It was a future I wasn't ready to face. Wow. Y'all are writers. Like, real deal writers. This is pretty cool. Ron Bennett, thank you for sharing, Bumblebear. That was awesome. Ron Bennett got 125 words and did some research. Nice. Is shared a last line. Let's see. 4, her eyes widen instantly. I was 4 years old when I murdered my parents with a power I did know I had. My eyes sink. It feels like it was so long ago. I hold back tears in my eyes. Soldiers don't cry, yet I didn't feel like one. For once I felt free. A tear slips past my eyelid, zigzagging on my skin. I shouldn't be relieved. At least I have jokes about it now. Makes me fun at gatherings. That was so good, but so heartbreaking. Wow. Oof. Okay. See, this is what I was kind of thinking. You know, I love a good spreadsheet. So that's kind of what I was thinking, maybe. I'll probably go through and implement the more line level ones just right from here. But then I have all these, like, I've been transferring them into this document, like one by one, but I've got these like dense handwritten notes that I need to implement that are a little more, I don't want to say overarching, but like they definitely are overarching within each chapter. So glad I asked, or glad you shared that, Margot. All 3 chapter search part of me keeps going, oh, I need to add blank here, or probably need to add a new chapter. Yeah, same. I felt that. I knew I needed, anyways, I could ramble. I'm not going to ramble, but I relate, Alex. Listen, Walter, he's got to come hang every once in a while. They said, OMG, it's fine. I'm just doing a list in Google Docs right now, but I'll make a plot grid. See, that I can use for all my, and that's what I kind of had thought about doing, was adding it to my existing, because I have an outline that's like pretty thorough, and I thought about just adding a whole nother column for revisions, which I guess I could do, and then I could even reverse. Anyways, I need to stop because I am not there yet. I still got a lot of pages to mark up, and I need to calm it down. Alex said, but thank you for sharing, Day, because I am locking all this away for sure. I just tend to think like 20 steps ahead, and I don't need to. I really shouldn't, because it just makes me anxious, and I'm like, I just need to finish marking up what's in front of me first. I gotta slow my roll. Chilling is productive in my mind. It gives the noggin a chance to recalibrate. Yeah, 100%, 10,000%. I agree. Jen said, line part 1. For someone who just tried to murder her, Captain Tentpole of the Demented Circus looked way too pleased with himself. The bastard's grinning, dimples and all. And worse, he looked even hotter doing it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was going to make a comment about this. Not a bad comment at all, but it was kind of more of like a hear me out about a certain, well, no, not even a hear me out, but about, anyways, this made me think of a certain character somewhere, but I'm not going to say it because I'm just not going to say it, but listen, but I love it. I love it with a capital L. Thank you for sharing, Jen. Vic said, Vic shared a last line. It struck her just how correct he was about her. It could not truly wait until after the festival, but she recognized a battle impossible to win. She gathered her papers and created a semblance of cleanliness on her desk. She stood up. Immediately, her vision went black. Carrick's jumped to his feet, and she crashed into his arms just in time. I'm looking for the third part. Oh, I thought there was a third part. Sorry, I misread the numbers, I guess. My bad. Oh, I see. You couldn't be sure if it was going to be 3. I got you. Okay. Just want to make sure I got the whole thing. That was awesome, Vic. She crashed into his arms just in time. Love it. Yeah, people are killing it. Yeah, they really are. I wish there was a way to adjust that, honestly. Lynn! Hi, Lynn! Okay, everyone. Okay, not that, I mean, I feel kind of, anyways, I feel like a bit of a fangirl saying this, but anyways, Moth's Blood. Everybody, it's coming out. Be on the lookout. Lynn is writing a future bestseller. Okay? You gotta keep your eyes peeled. It's gonna be incredible. Okay? Sorry, I like short-circuited seeing you in the chat, Lynn. But welcome in. Margot said, legit hit me up if you want to chat revision. I probably will at some point, Margot, honestly. I feel like you and I are very simpatico when it comes to like logistics. And I it's been pre-ordered. That's all I can do. Listen. Yeah, that's a good start. Pre-ordering's a good start. And then you gotta leave good reviews. You know? You gotta leave the good reviews. Savannah said, I was listening to this in the background and the way my head shot up when I heard the killed my parents parts. Loved it, but caught me off guard. Yeah, for sure. That was, whose last line was that? Is? No worries, Beth. We'll see you soon. Yeah, not even gonna say it, Margot. I saw when those eyeballs popped up. Vanishing Wheel. Hi, Annie. When did you sneak in here? Yes, the Vanishing Wheel. We're gonna get to that in like 2 seconds. Actually, you know what? We need to pop over to the Vanishing Wheel because I have been distracting you guys for a hot minute now. Although I do have to point out, Saoirse, hello, friend. And you're not late. We've only done a couple baby sprints. It's all good. Of course, Lynn. So happy to have you here. Yeah, for sure. You're not gonna regret it. I mean, I haven't read it yet, but I gotta tell you, I'm pretty confident you won't regret it. Trivia. Okay, we can do, since you asked so nicely, Margot, we're gonna do one trivia question and then we have to go to the wheel. Okay, guys? Because we have work to do. We have stories to tell, right? Okay. Let's, oh, this is an easy one. Are we ready? Fingers at the ready? This is gonna be a race, all right? What symbol does Batman have on his chest? Who knows? What symbol does Batman have on his chest? I love how they all just poured it at the same time. Yes. Correct answer was bat. You little evil geniuses. 'Twas a bat. Very nicely done. I never know. That was what I thought. A bat. A bat. Oh, that's cute. I know, Batman. Batman has a Batman on his chest. I mean, he kind of does. All right, let's get on over to the wheel, friends. Let's pop on over, shall we? All right, now remember the deal with the wheel. It's not going to show up until it's time to spin, okay? So you have to look at the list right here. And any time increment that has not been crossed out yet is still in play. So you want to go ahead and drop those guesses in the chat, just like you would normally. And then we'll take the wheel for a spin, okay? If you have not guessed your amount yet, you have about 5 seconds to do so. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Here we go. Oh, Okay, 55. I guess we can do it. We can handle the 55, right? Let's see if anybody got it. Let me also cross this off real quick. Oh, you guys are on top of it. You beat me to it. All right, let me see who got it. Nice little 55. Margot got it. Day got it. All right, Margot and Day. Y'all know what to do. All right, nicely done, Margot and Day. Very nicely done. Okay. Whew. Well, that being said, we're in for a long one, guys. But we got this. I believe in us. And I also have 55 minutes on the clock. I'll see you on the other side. And just like that, we are back. I'm telling you, this chapter that I'm revising, and I'm just going to give you all the down low while you're putting your progress in the chat. I seriously don't know if I was out of chocolate milk while writing this chapter, or really sleepy, or I don't know what was going on, but I am making so many edits to each page, which I guess is a good thing because I'm catching them. But my goodness, like compared to how it's been up to this point, this is like night and day. There's so many more markups on the page. But anyways, getting through it slowly but surely. Let's see. Let's check in on how you guys did. Beth cooked and ate dinner and started editing her April writing vlog. That's so exciting, Beth. Let's see. Jen was tired, so caught up on a Netflix show. No worries. Nice. Which Netflix show? That's the question. Nikki got 95 words. That's great, Nikki. Margot got about 200 words of an outline for new words, and then 100 word counts, maybe? Oh, words. Okay, I get what you're saying. 100 words towards like your actual project. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, that took me a second, Margot. But that's great work, Margot. Christina wrote about 287 words, and things are getting angsty. Love the angst. Dave finished outlining phase 1 and then switched to working on some social media content. Very nice. Ron spent that sprint editing. Nicely done. Anna made it to 1,200 words for the day and then called it a night. Then made a writing tracker for May because she really wants to finish this draft. You've got this, Anna. You've got this. I can feel it. Also, if you don't, well, no, I'm not going to say anything. Not going to say anything. Anyways, Jen said, well, that's what edits are for. I know. And it's not bad. I'm not like angry about it. I'm just like, man, what was happening in my life during that chapter? I feel like I must have been deep in like exams or something. That's the only thing I can think of because my writing just reads very like, I can just tell my critical thinking was like depleted. I feel like, you know, but that's okay. Pokemon Pokopia? What is Pokopia? I haven't heard of that one. Pokemon Pokopia. But that sounds like a vibe, Saoirse. Also, Taste of Bliss. Check it out everywhere. A Taste of Bliss. Bree did 1 page of drawing and got distracted. Relatable. Ian's listen, chocolate milk is my brain food. You know what I'm saying? So I could see that being the reason. Not saying it was, but okay. I was kind of hoping you were going to say this because I watched it. That's a wild ride. It's a wild ride. Just saying. Alex said on the final chapter of the name hunt, then I get to decide what I want to tackle next. I'm so excited for you for picking, you know, a name that'll kind of be cohesive across your series. That sounds so fun. Bumblebear got 1,210 words this time, even though I really didn't want to do another 55 minutes. See, this is the power of the wheel. I'm telling you guys, because it helps me too. Like, sometimes when you feel like you're at an end and you have nothing left to give, the wheel kind of gives you no other option if you can make the conscious commitment to just be like, I'm doing what the wheel says, you know? Margot, yes, sorry. No, you're good, Margot. That was totally me. Not your problem at all, or not your fault. Jervina set up her work for the evening. Nice. Christina shared a line. Ooh, okay. What? He yells at Thomas, still afraid of me. He stares back at Sam with a harsh gaze, but his voice is soft when he speaks. Ain't nobody afraid of you but you. Ooh. That was strong, Christina. That was great. Wow. That was intense. Yeah, my sentiments exactly, Margot. Miley said, hung my potted strawberries, arranged the flowers I collected from my drive, and got the yard ready for mowers tomorrow. Miley, that actually sounds like I don't know, such a picture perfect evening. I know it was a lot of work, but it really sounds great. No, you're the best. You're the best, Saoirse. Bumblebear shared a last line. In an instant, his face was all right. Oh, a light. Sorry. In an instant, his face was alight with the iridescent glow of the display. It flattened his features and made him look hauntingly ethereal, yet it still made me afraid. Guys, where can I please have some of this talent that is in this chat? What is happening? Okay. See, I've never played Animal Crossing or Minecraft. Minecraft is hard for me because I feel like I struggle with stuff that's like super pixelated. I feel like I get a bit of a headache. But Animal Crossing I have heard is great. And one of my best friends, she loves Animal Crossing. So at some point, maybe I'll dabble. Maybe I'll try Animal Crossing. Because it does sound pretty cool. Christina, I am coming to your house. Oh, it gets better. The wheel bullies. Yeah, bullies us into commit. It does. I mean, at least that's how it works for me. Yeah, 100%. It also just kind of bullies you, like, even if you say, okay, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do like 20 minutes, which really anything is better than nothing. So it's not like you have to do these extreme sprints, but it's kind of nice where I feel like sometimes, like genuinely, there are times before I stream where I'm like, I just do not feel like streaming tonight. I don't have it in me. And it's not so much about the streaming. It's more like the writing. And then once I'm here and once the wheel kind of gets me going, I feel like I get in a groove and then it kind of pushes me beyond what I thought I could do that evening. You know, when you think you only have 20 minutes in you, all of a sudden the wheel hits you with a 55 and you're like, all right, guess I'm doing 55, you know? Yeah, Christina's killing it. Oh, Alex shared a line. Looking back at her face, I can see what both my mother and Mrs. Hansing call a love-struck expression. That's so sweet, Alex. Gosh, I love that. Great work. Miley said, yes, I'm exhausted, but very happy and excited for all the plant promises. Oh, so sweet. Yeah, the lines are incredible. They are feeding us, for sure. Do you guys want to do one quick trivia question before we spin the wheel one more time? Because depending on where it lands, it might be our last sprint. And we got some big digits left up on the wheel, so... Oh my god, I can't believe this next question, but... I don't know if anyone will get this. We'll see. You probably will, but it's just an odd question, but... Alright. Y'all asked for it. Here we go. Where in the human body is urine created? Where in the human body is urine created? I'm going to give people a chance to answer because we are getting some variety in the answers. Okay. So the correct answer was kidneys. In the kidneys. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I believe the bladder is maybe where it's stored, but your kidneys are where it's created, I believe. Trying to catch everyone that said it. Couldn't tell ya. Oh my god, my... that makes sense. Oh, might help filter it. That could make sense. Oh gosh. Yeah. No, you guys are on it. Oh, yes, Nikki would know, actually, guys. Nikki works in the medical field. I don't want to put her on blast by saying exactly what she does, but Nikki works in the medical field, so Nikki would know. Pancreas makes enzymes to help break down foods. Love it. Listen, we're out here writing bestsellers and, like, taking class from each other. We're just learning cool things all around. All right, I'm going to save the rest of these questions because we're going to go get into our next sprint because I just need to prepare myself in case... there's always potential for a doom, and we haven't hit it yet, So the chances are higher, you know. Now, as we go into this last sprint, I do want to just clarify. Oh, let me give us another ghost too. But I do want to just clarify that the wheel has to be reset each time I stream. So it's not something where like at the end of the night tonight, the wheel will stay exactly the same, you know, way that it is or whatever for the next stream. What I could do is I can keep the list. I'll walk you guys over here while we talk about this, just so you can see what I'm talking about. Now, what I can do is I can keep this list, this checklist here, and I could just say for the stream on Thursday, if it lands on one of the slots that we've already hit, we'll just spin it again. How do you guys feel about that? Because then it like really ups the ante for the second stream in a row. Would you guys be okay with that if we just keep the list and we say if it lands on one of the times that's already been crossed out, we spin again? Would that be all right? Just to keep it interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah, because then it'll just make it like, then when you tune in on Thursday, we can all really come in with this like, oh, you know, it's really, you know, the odds are really in our favor of getting doomed, you know, or the chances are really high. It's really risky. Okay. All right. So we'll do that. Because, yeah, I looked into it. There's just no way for me to keep the wheel from stream to stream like narrowed down, because I have to refresh it every time I like close out my streaming software and then pull it back up again. You know what I mean? So, okay, well, that sounds like a plan then. Okay, now I see that some of you already dropped your guesses. I'm going to ask you very kindly to, if you dropped them like way up high, just drop them again so I have them all in one place. Okay, so starting now, drop those guesses again, okay? Take the next 5 seconds or so that I have all those guesses in one place, just so I know who to congratulate. Take about 5 seconds to do that, and then we'll take the wheel for a spin. Alrighty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Here we go. I keep meaning to turn on the clicks. Sorry, guys. I keep turning off my desktop audio. 30. Okay. Now I'm just saying. On Thursday, we're not going to have a lot of low time slots. So everybody better come ready on Thursday, because it's going to be interesting. If you look at the times remaining, it's gonna be interesting. Oh my goodness. All right, let me pop us back over here, and I'm gonna get a trophy. I don't know who this is for yet, but I'll get you. Okay, let me find who got it. A cute little 30. Okay. Let's see. Alex got it. I went way up. I'm just doing a quick scan here. Yeah, Alex, Ron. Alex and Ron, nice. Star. Listen, I love the creativity, and it is fast, you know? Like, same. I saw that. I was like, well, that's one way of doing it, you know? Oh my gosh, this is great. Okay, that being said, let me just triple check. Yeah, okay. I have 30 minutes queued up. I think this will be the last one for the night. That's not a bad thing. It'll get us out of here at a decent hour. Just some quick housekeeping while I have everybody, because, you know, sometimes people leave before the end of the last sprint. I think Alyssa in the Books has a stream tomorrow morning, I think. And then I also think Cody has a stream on Saturday morning. So that's for later this week. But I just want to make sure to mention those, because I feel like sometimes I forget. So Alyssa and Cody. And then I think Natalie and Taylor are starting Monday streams again in May. So some really cool opportunities to be productive coming up on the horizon. Otherwise, I will see you on Thursday, where we will continue to kind of like whittle down the wheel. And then I may keep the vanishing wheel. Oh yeah, Friday. Sorry, I keep thinking it's Thursday. Yes, Alyssa's on Friday. My bad. Alyssa's on Friday, Cody's on Saturday. Totally meant to say that. Okay, Lindsay Puckett will also be streaming this week. Miley mentioned in the chat. Yeah, so lots of great opportunities. And then next week, I think Cody's is at 11 Eastern time, I believe. Okay, and Lindsay's will be tomorrow, is what Miley says, I believe. Okay. Miley, let me know if I got that right. Lindsay Puckett will be live tomorrow. And then, yeah, Thursday we'll do we'll whittle down the wheel, and then we may do this again next week, just because I'm still finishing up finals, and honestly, the fact that this is working out, I may just keep this for next week also. The kind of the vanishing wheel. All right. Also, I do see that Sarita, let's see. Sarita had to dip out. Okay. Bye, Sarita. Thanks for hanging. I hope he has a good soccer practice. Okay. So, Lindsay Puckett is tomorrow at 9 a.m. in the morning. Okay? And then, correction, because it's not Thursday, it's Tuesday. I'm sorry. The days are blended together for me. Alyssa's on Friday, and Cody's on Saturday morning. Okay? And I think Alyssa's are really early in the morning. So if you have work, just saying. And then Cody's is Saturday at like 11 Eastern time, I think. So again, if you have work, you could still, if you don't work on the weekends, you might be able to make it for that one. All right. That being said, I have 30 minutes queued up on the clock. I wish everyone the best of luck, and I'll see you on the other side of 30. Here we go. right, and just like that, we are back from the final sprint. Ugh, I know this isn't gonna look like much, but it's killing me. Like, do you see the black? Do you guys see the black like bookmark there? That's how far I am like into the edits. You see it? And it's just killing me because I really want to like just smash the rest of it. But I'm also in the middle of all my like third and fourth exams, which are like finals and the exams right before finals for classes. And it just kills me to be going at such a glacial pace. But I gotta remind myself, you know, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Getting there one day at a time. Also, thank you to everyone that said, "Oh, Walter." Yeah, he's trouble though. He definitely was trying to like lay across my manuscript and I couldn't see anything. So fortunately he had to dip. Alex said, "Great work, everyone. I hope all have a fabulous day tomorrow and remember to stay hydrated." Thank you, Alex. What a good reminder. I'm going to drink some water after this. Jervina said, "Figured out a few details and got a few words. Hope to get a 1,000 to finish the evening." Ooh, nice, Jervina. That's a great goal. Margot finished the scene edition. Nice. Jen made it almost through Act 4 of writing out sequences to make sure they jive. Nice. Day almost finished a fun post for the weekend. We'll finish it tomorrow. You guys are doing great. Bree did a bit more writing, but has to be up at 3:45, so now needs to sleep. Even though she's in an inspirational mood. That's honestly, I'm sitting here going, if I wasn't doing this like vanishing wheel right now, I might have like taken it for another spin and been like, maybe we do one more, you know, because I'm also really close to being at chapter 14. I'm like 5 pages away or something, but I cannot risk it with the vanishing wheel, especially since with the exception of 20 minutes, I think all the times we have left are like on the much higher end. So I will say that reminds me, I want to give us a fourth little ghost actually. Okay. Christina said, "Oh, still haven't finished out this moment," but wrote like 98 more words. Nice, Christina. Thank you, Jervina. Yeah, it's definitely getting there. It's just slow. Thank you. Thank you, Jen. You guys are so sweet. You guys are just the best, like, group, like, writing group, honestly. Thank you, Saoirse. Yeah, that's true. I know they'll be helpful. I just, like, I don't know. I'm just eager to be on to the next part. And I'm especially getting eager, genuinely, to hopefully share this with some beta readers, because I've not talked about my story with anyone really in depth up to this point. And I feel like I am reaching the point where like now I need that person to like be able to give me feedback. I need that feedback to be able to feel like I can still know what direction to go in order to be productive, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't know. So anyways, I need like a sounding board for a minute, you know? Alex said, "Still amazing progress. Your slow and steady work will yield less headaches further down the line." Thank you, Alex. You're so sweet. I really do appreciate it. You gardened. You did like a whole garden, Miley. You planted strawberries. Like, you did a lot tonight. Maybe you meant just on this sprint. And if that's the case, that's well deserved, friend. You've done a lot. Christina said, "Surprised we didn't get..." Yeah, honestly, I am too, but I have a bad feeling about Thursday. Now, there's still a chance that Thursday we won't get it because we did 4 sprints tonight, okay? So let's just take a gander here for funsies, okay? There are, if we did 4 more sprints, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 options, 2 of which are a 60-minute and a doom. So yeah, I'm feeling like Thursday's gonna be one for the record books. Y'all better not leave me hanging. I'm not saying you have to come, but if I show up and everybody's ditched me once we have all the high digits here, it's gonna be noted. Let's just put it that way. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Anyways, but yeah, Thursday's gonna be crazy. Anyways. Yeah, I hope you are. I hope you are, because it's gonna be something. Oh gosh. Yes, we are all crushing it for sure. JK published your Instagram post after almost a month-long hiatus from social media. Nice, JK. Way to jump back in. Thursday Doom. It could happen. I know. Well, it could be. You never know. I mean, it'll be interesting. Boo 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 Boo, which is Beethoven's Fifth in C minor. So that's what's on in the background. Wow, so cool. Yeah, probably hour sprint, at least, I would think. There's a chance it won't happen. Because we also may not do 4 sprints if they're all like 45 minutes and up or something, you know? Like, we'll see how many we're able to fit in, but it's going to be interesting. Going to be so productive. Yep. Bring your pens, bring your books, come ready with like any brain blocks that you have at the moment, because if you need some time set aside to work through those things, I think Thursday will do it for you. Yeah. Seriously, like, see you all Thursday for Doom. Yeah, Doom, then 60, then 50. Oh my god, that would be so funny. Oh, thanks, Day. Thanks, Alex. Perfect, Miley. Yes, we'll all have to hydrate. We'll all have to prepare ourselves, because this is going to get a little crazy. That being said, thank you guys so much for coming out for this tonight. I know the risk was high tonight as well, you know, with doing the Vanishing Wheel. We didn't know what was going to happen. And I so appreciate you guys always kind of like giving me a chance with these new concepts and things. And I also want to give a big shout out to Day for suggesting this concept, because I would not have tried to implement it, honestly, if Day hadn't brought it up. And I think it's a big hit. So yeah, that being said, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you forgot about the streams coming up, feel free to rewind and just go to the little talking snippet right before this last sprint, and you'll hear about all the streams coming up this week. And yeah, be brave, be a light. Remember that you're so loved. Did I say like, comment, and subscribe? I don't know. Anyways, I'm such a bad YouTuber. Bye guys. I'll see you around the internet.